Nice. Well, we are going to get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Dr. Elle TV. I'm Dr. Elle Moore, and this is our first co-ed live show. We are excited about it. Yes. So today's topic is the savvy single, dating in 2019. And in a few moments, I'm going to let these panelists introduce themselves. But before we get started, I have a few housekeeping rules, housekeeping notes. And those are, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Dr. Elle TV YouTube. Purchase Venom to Victory and Unlearning. Venom to Victory is about the venom and the victory that I've dealt with in my personal, professional, and platonic relationships. Unlearning is about me leaving the formal church after being an international preacher, knowing the Bible like the back of my hand, and actually wanting to know more about God than what we traditionally hear on Sunday morning pulpits. Both are available from Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble. Now, without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to these four awesome panelists so they can tell you about themselves, who they are, and then we'll get started with the show. Ladies first.
Right. Y'all were gonna make me start.
Yes, you're on the end, so let's do it.
I'm Ramiya McDaniel. I'm a 34-year-old single woman. I'm very ambitious. I'm outgoing. I'm a little feisty, but I'm sensitive too. You know, I like to have a good time, but I like to be about my business. I'm very confident.
What do you do, Ramiya?
I am a government financial analyst, and that's about it.
Ramiya is also an accountant. So if you want some help with your dollars, she is your person. Big facts?
Facts.
All right. Next up.
Hey, I'm Jessica Jackson. I go by Jess.
JJ.
JJ as well. Everybody's, well, one of your favorite tomboys.
Okay.
Probably one of the prettiest tomboys you'll ever meet in your life.
Okay.
I am a project manager by trade. I do have my MBA with I guess it's a certification in project management or whatever you want to call it.
Nice.
But that's what I do. For those who don't understand what a project manager does, anytime your company, I work specifically in international mergers and acquisitions, so anytime your company eats another company or sells a chunk of themselves to another company, I come in and consult that. You know, that's pretty much what I do.
Nice.
I don't necessarily
our company eats your company.
Sure.
And so with mayonnaise.
So that's what I do. Other than that, I'm a real chill person, love to have fun, love good music, love dancing, socializing, all around. I think I'm pretty good.
Nice, nice.
Nice. Well, that was tough to follow, these lovely ladies. I am Sheldon Kee, aka Ess Kee.
Ess Kee.
All social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and my YouTube channel is Ess Kee, ESSKE. I am a mental health counselor, an educator, also an artist, and a coach, and a janitor, and a cook. And a lot of
what don't you do?
I do it all.
Okay.
I'm nice.
Okay, let me brush your shoulders. Let me brush them off. You know, that's gold. You got gold emblems.
Talk about
jacket.
it. Talk about it.
Well, I am Keith Dimmy. I am an educator. I'm a sports psychologist. I'm a mentor. I'm a lover of people. I'm a lover of God.
Oh, really?
You know,
That's what
absolutely. I
I mean,
love God. God.
Okay.
Man, you be like this.
Hold on now.
Sorry. Go ahead, Pastor. Reverend.
I got a selection.
We will be taking an offering after the show.
You know what I mean? I can cook, clean.
Oh, okay.
I'm all purpose as well.
We like them cooking the red meat.
Also,
make sure I'm in your shots too. So make sure you're not blocking my shots. Yes.
I see what up.
We're not covering anything.
Okay, you smooth
I'm
language.
just letting you know.
Okay.
So
What's it?
All purpose. I love to travel. So
Where's your favorite place to travel?
my favorite place to travel right now is Greece.
Greece, okay.
Nice. So that's our panelists. Those are our panelists. You know, tonight's topic is savvy, single, and dating. So we're going to get right to the questions and open the floor. So the first question I'm directing to our panelists is, what's your zodiac sign and your best quality? And anyone can start.
Well, I'm January, Capricorn.
Cap.
It's hard to say my best quality, but I would say patience.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I'm patient.
impressive.
It take a long time to get on my nerves. Like,
What?
you gotta really be working to get on my nerves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Capricorn patience.
Yeah.
I'm bullheaded. I'm a Taurus.
All right.
So I would say my best quality is my ability to laugh at myself. You know, it's hard to pick on me. I'm a laugh with you. So, for the most part.
Okay.
Oh,
You got it.
okay. Well, I'm a Leo, and my best quality would have to be confidence. I'm always the center of attention.
Okay, Leo.
Well, I'm a Sagittarius.
What? You
Listen,
Talk about it.
I think that my best quality outside of personality is my leadership skills. So
Okay.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so real quick, when I prayed about the show, God had told me that there were supposed to be 4 people. I had no idea that I would get a Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius, a Leo, and I'm representing Gemini Nation.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
So the game will begin now. Next question. So I'm taking over, and it's my show, right?
Okay.
And that's how we do it. Right. All right. So the question is, what stigmas, rules, or pressures do people assign to your singleness? And how do you respond?
So I'm gonna take this one first, just because I've heard it on a number of occasions.
Can you speak up so we can get
Can
your
you all
voice?
hear me? I said I'm gonna take this one first because I've heard this on a number of occasions.
Yeah.
You're a workaholic, first and foremost, and you're too picky.
Oh.
I said too picky. I'll never lower my standards.
Ever.
Right.
So,
Right.
Ever. Let's make some
It's
noise.
going- it's
Okay. So do you feel like so you don't believe your standards are unreasonable?
I don't.
And you feel like you have standards that are fluid and you're able to
Absolutely.
adjust?
Absolutely.
I can dig it. Who else? What stigmas do people apply to your singleness and how do you respond?
I always get the pretty girl stigma, which is, oh, they put me up on this pedestal just based off of how I'm looking, you know, and that's super uncomfortable for me because I'm so laid back and I'm so chill. Like, the worst way you could ever approach me to introduce yourself is either nervous or, ooh, you pretty, or you do da da da. Nah, just what's going on in the atmosphere? Let's talk about something.
Right.
You ease your way into that, but that's probably the worst thing for me. Is to think that because I look a certain way that you have to address me a certain way. Oh, it's
But can I say one of the hardest things for a single man to do?
We need to talk about it,
is
please.
to pull a conversation out of thin air from a beautiful woman. What's wrong, Doc?
Yeah, you see it's going down. Yeah, can somebody get that for me?
Absolutely, that's what I'm here for.
Remind the iPad.
Okay.
Oh.
See?
Is it the battery thing or is this the?
No, it's just the screen timed out. And that's our YouTube one, so that's our main camera. Yeah, somebody on the end, can somebody on the end? Thank you. Kee, you're such a man. You are such a man.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
What you think you was?
Okay, so, and actually,
okay,
real quick, and so for those of us that are on live, we will upload the YouTube link, so I'm going to grab our Instagram live connected to the other video. So thank you, Kee, for doing that. Appreciate it. It's nice as a woman when we have men in the room that can take care of.
Okay.
So you were saying
Really
what ask a man out or ask a woman out?
Yeah, like you see a beautiful woman somewhere, like just trying to come up with a conversation. Like that's the toughest thing in the world. Like trying to find an end or something to say to her. So you might get some nerves, or you might get some kind of. It may feel like
give me something. Give me something other than talking about the way I look. I don't care if it's. You know what? I've never seen that color blue in the sky before. Give me something.
Okay, and
you might get shy brother.
You might get keep make sure you in the shot too.
Right.
Because we want to make sure we can see you.
Are we in there?
Yeah.
You in there now? Yeah.
So do you have something you want to add to that?
I just get, you must be crazy. Why you don't have any kids?
They think you crazy just because you're single?
Yes.
Wow.
Who hurt you? And then women, it's mostly from women though, as if their life is validated or made whole because of they're married. And it's like, I wouldn't want your husband. Girl, you are tripping. I have a great life. It doesn't have to be that I'm moping around or I'm somehow sad. I travel, I go where I want to go. I have a great job, I own my own home. I mean, I'm not sad. Like, I was out last night having a great time. So
and
great
conversation.
But
like,
that
I'm
leads
doing
me
good
over here.
Yeah, so that leads me to the next thing with you talking about breaking the ice. So for me, I would want, it's my show. What do y'all want? How should a man approach you?
I don't mind a beautiful. You can tell me I'm beautiful all day.
So you would like it beautiful, but you want something else.
I want something else. Come up with something else.
And is it ever okay for a woman to approach y'all?
Absolutely. A grown woman.
And what, so y'all don't see that as like too aggressive or okay? So if a woman comes up and puts her leg on your leg,
she gotta relax.
Are you like?
She doing like if I don't know her.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So a complete stranger.
Yeah, we're talking about conversation.
Yeah.
But you have to make. Okay, but most men have physical touch as their love language, so they would want.
But I think the love language.
And watch your shot too.
Yeah,
I want to make sure people can see
I think the
you.
love language, physical touch, because that's one of my. But I think that's within the guise of a partner in a relationship. I don't think that's just, hey, how are you doing?
You don't think so? Because I felt like
I
felt like if a guy came up to me, and I already touched you because I had to make sure y'all in the shot, so I'm gonna touch Jessica. So if a guy comes up and he's like, hey, well now 2 hands, but maybe this, I would be okay with that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't be okay with like a lower
If you
back.
don't touch me, I better be getting ready to trip on something. Don't touch me.
You don't want to be
touched.
touched. Do you want to be touched?
Not an aggressive touch, maybe a light.
No, not even that.
I don't mind that.
Can I give you the Ray Charles wrist?
Absolutely. Ray Charles wrist. What is that?
You know Ray Charles? That's how he
No.
shake it.
Oh, are you serious? Shout out to Ray Charles. Shout out to Ray Charles. And Jamie Foxx. Okay. So it is okay for women to approach men.
I think so.
Don't touch us. Unless it's
invited.
Or subtle.
Just a subtle.
But don't hold Jessica's shoulder.
Don't touch Jessica, period.
Don't do that. Okay.
Do not
What
touch
were you
her,
gonna
period.
say?
No, I was just gonna ask, like, if we're in the club, I just would say, hey.
Right. For me,
I'm better with that. But to me, it's really it's relative to nurture versus nature, right? So I grew up in a neighborhood where you might not want to roll up on us.
For sure.
Right? And it's not as though I'm this violent or, crazy person, but I don't know what's coming from what side sometimes. If I'm in a club and I can't angle myself or my back is to a wall, I can't see what's coming, that's different. So if you come and you tap me and I can't see you, you're going to get that reaction.
Yeah, so I'm going to share something personal about that. So one of my biggest fears growing up was being pregnant. I did not want to be pregnant as a teenager. So I automatically avoided all physical touch as a teenager and a young adult because I didn't want to be a tease or lead a guy on to thinking that he was going to get it when I wasn't going to give him nothing. He might get a blink. But I'm going to give him a piece of gum. He can have some of my gum.
That is your church mint.
And so physical touch for me has to be invited, but I want a genuine connection first before there's a physical touch. However, if I'm out and like you said, I'm about to fall or something, I will accept the elbow.
Yeah,
like if somebody grabs me like down here or something.
Something like that.
A tissue.
Stuck to your shoe.
But we are saying, Kee said that he don't want a woman putting her leg on his leg as like initiating conversation. You don't want me to like put her back on you.
I mean, if you're having a conversation and he lightly says, you know, are we vibing?
No, that's how she say hi.
It's okay that
better
we
be vibing
vibing
for a minute
because I'm an
before you
outgoing
touch
person,
me.
so I might reach out and be like, you know what I'm saying, and I don't want you to be like.
Okay,
I mean, you
so
can
you
touch
think like
me.
it's okay. Energy has to be neutral.
Don't bright my eyes.
That conversation had been going on for a minimum of 15 minutes.
Right, some drinks in, right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's just me.
Other than that, don't touch me.
All right, so the next question is a quote that I heard. Sex me, feed me, and finance me is what all women want.
Is this fact?
Is this statement true or false?
False.
Wait, okay.
False?
Well, this is a trick.
Okay.
Ramiya said, what?
You're talking about from a single woman stance, from a dating stance, is that true? Not for every woman, especially not for me. The reason being is because one, I'm celibate. So I'm not worried about sex. I'm worried about
how long
intimacy.
have you been, if you don't mind sharing?
Yeah.
Or even not even how long. What's your reason for being celibate? We don't worry about how long. So what's the reason?
I'll tell you how long I've been celibate.
We don't put
I can count it down.
Oh my God, let's brace for this. I'm bracing for this over here. Like, what is this number?
We talking about it. But July 3rd, 2017 was the last time I had
That's discipline.
Now, even prior to that, it had been almost 3 years or 2 years prior to that.
Wow.
So you talking about one man in 5 years.
Wow.
All right, and you talking about
because not everybody watching can say.
talking about two men in
Not at all.
7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
So I'm not one that you can just, and that's why I don't like being touched. You know.
Yeah.
It's kind of
It's intimate.
Yeah, it's a very intimate.
It's a
thing for me.
privilege
It is
to
a
be
privilege.
touched.
You do have to. I know
Oh, we
my
too
worth.
loud, Tony?
My bad.
Tony said we too loud.
We love you, Tony.
Sorry. Shout out to Tony. We
My
sorry.
bad. My bad.
Too litty.
We sorry. All right, thank you, sir.
But as far as what was the other two you said? Finance me and
feed
me.
Okay, so if I could swap finance for being able to take care of me does not necessarily mean financial, right?
I get that.
So even if you ain't got it all, but you could come over and bust some suds on my car, yo, we rolling. You know what I mean?
Is that the service your love language?
I won't.
Wait a minute.
Listen.
There's some discrepancies over here.
Because I'm not saying that that's something you have to do. I'm just giving you an example of, right?
Yeah.
And that doesn't have to be your alternative. But as long as I know that you're investing something into me in some type of way, it doesn't have to be financial. But what are you investing? Am I learning something from you? Are we growing something together? You know, so that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't necessarily, to me, it doesn't have to be financial because I believe that you can pour way more out of yourself than money, and it'd be worth more than money, right? Is money nice? Yes. Do I want it? Absolutely. Am I gonna work with you on how to build it? Yes. We gonna talk about money, but is it something that has to be immediate? You have to have it today, tomorrow. Okay.
What's your take on that, Kee?
Interesting.
So I'm sitting here and I'm like, how long does that last? Because there are people that are impatient.
Okay.
You may want that mutual growth together, or that person, okay, you don't have it right now, but I'll take my time and I'll work with you. What if that person is lazy and has a poor work ethic?
So what you think?
Let's talk about that.
But even not so much that person not patient. What if that person is not making gains at the timeline?
So that's acrimony. That's acrimony with Taraji P.
Right.
Right.
And then am I just a nigga that's coming over washing the car? Is that all I am at this point?
And is that what
Is that what I'm trying to do?
I get where y'all are coming from. But at the same token, like I said, money is something that's important. And yes, I can help you grow. But you're talking to a person who, as I was getting, I'm just throwing a relationship out there. As I was getting my bachelor's almost finished, I was working on the man that I was with on him getting his GED. So I'm not one of those that looks down on people. If you tell me you got a vision, you got a goal, you want to make something happen, even if it isn't necessarily through education, whatever the case may be, all right, where do you see this particular goal getting you? Let's work on that.
Right.
Okay.
You know, 'cause it's not even necessarily just about me.
We can respect that.
Okay, so speaking of y'all respect,
Okay, so I enjoy that perspective. But for me, listen, now you don't have to be Bill Gates, but what I'm not gonna do is be swiping my debit card, taking you out to dinner. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm 34 years old. I'm not doing it. And I've played that game where, oh, I got you. I'm gonna be successful. Yeah, you might not. I want it now. I want you to be able to take care of yourself. And I can take care of myself. I have an MBA. I go to work every day. I don't want you driving my car and staying at home on the couch while I'm at work.
baby boy. So listen, so the thing is, everybody has to have their standards, and we all go through different seasons of our life. I have been in that season where I was helping a man with everything, his education, his job, his blah, blah, blah. And I think as women, we get to a point where, and I'm sure men do too, hopefully y'all can chime in, where it's just like, okay, when are you gonna help me? Because any partnership has to be, in order for it to be healthy, has to be mutually beneficial.
Absolutely.
We don't have to be exactly the same, but we have to have the capacity in order to support each other and the ability to support each other.
Well, see, that's my
you can work at Dollar General, but you need to have a check coming in.
You gotta have something.
You need to be contributing.
But that initial approach
bills.
breaks all that in, because you can't even touch me or be in my vicinity without raising yourself to a certain standard.
Yeah.
So when you meet me, you automatically know I'm on top of my stuff.
Exactly.
So even if you ain't on your stuff, you're gonna do one or two things. You getting ready to go find yourself a damn library book and a job application, and then come talk to me. Or you gotta already admire me from afar.
And I've been admired from afar. And I also think that plays into who we are as women and men. Because back then, the woman that I was so full of compassion that genuine love was really all that I needed to satisfy me. At this point, I'm a completely different woman than I was when I was 26. I'm gonna need you to come up with this, that, this, and this and that. And then if you can't, guess what, boo-boo? It's okay. It's all right. Just step over there, because there are 7.6 billion people in the world. And there's
and I can't date your potential. I have to date who you are right now. And we date
potential. Have you ever dated potential?
That's what men do.
Keith, have you ever dated potential?
Men will pull a bad bitch off the Coda buses because she look good.
Oh, really? And will you dress her up,
I can work with her.
Won't they?
I can work with her.
How often have you dated potential?
Not many. I don't have the stench for it.
You ever dated from potential?
No, hold on. Hold on, go ahead. Answer that.
Look, Nathan.
Okay, so sorry, Tony gonna come in here and get us. All right, so before we switch, one other question. What is the most important thing that you want out of a relationship? Everybody gets one quality. We going down the line. Ramiya?
I just want him to be a nice guy. Don't be a jerk.
You don't want an asshole.
Right. Pretty much.
Jessica?
I'm thinking of the word.
I want quality time. So quality time is my love language, so I want to be able to blend. I don't want to be, figuring out, like, you have this whole life, 23 hours of the day, and then you give me your 1 hour. No, is there any time between those 23 hours that we can do something together? You want to come to one of my shows? You want to come do this? Like, let's blend. So mine is quality time. Yours?
I would say reciprocity.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Go ahead, Lauren. Here.
Bruh.
Did I say something?
You got it, man.
Come on, Kat.
What is it?
Oh, wow. I was going to say that, but I think I'm going to have to go with loyalty.
He took mine. He said loyalty. That's all right, real quick, we're going to give some shout outs to people that are joining live. Thank you all for joining live. So, Keith, who you got on your live? Sheldon, can you see your people from back there?
I see that.
You might
Coach Charity, what's up, baby?
J Love, yeah.
J Love, shout out to J Love. Who you got, Keith?
I got Coach Charity at Eastmore Academy.
Oh, Coach Cherry.
What's up, sis?
Hey.
What's up, Spanish?
There it is.
Williams _ Deshaun. Hey, thank you for joining. Jordan M. Max, thank you for joining. Monique, sorry if I'm yelling.
No, you good.
Monique.
For now, that's
yes. Courtney,
Yeah.
shout out. Who you got?
I have Elle Boogie 17.
Real talk, Elle Boogie, send me that request again. I didn't know who you were, and my Instagram is very exclusive. I have a very small list of people who I accept.
I'm antisocial on social
So, so if you send me another request, now that I know who you are, I will certainly accept. You got people coming in?
It's folks in here.
He got people on top of people on top of people. They fighting to get
It's
in.
my first time going live, y'all.
And shout out to Bumblebees. So make sure you follow Bumblebees
What's happening,
on social
Jamila?
media. All right, so here we go. We ready to play a game.
Let's go.
And I've got 4 cards here.
Keep these down, Doctor.
Yep. So each of you,
I'm gonna slide it.
it's up to y'all. Y'all can choose. Keith, you good with that one?
Why you picking
Why
my
y'all
fortune,
picking?
bro?
Yeah. It's up to y'all.
Nah, it's all good.
This is the extra one for me.
Okay.
All right. And when you're ready, turn the card over, read the question, and then answer the question.
Jesus, make it easy.
Anybody?
Starting down there?
Where's the easy
Mine
button?
is blank.
Oh, Jesus.
So
Where's
what's
the
it?
blank?
Oh, okay. Here you go.
This was fun. Okay.
Ladies first.
Here y'all go.
Well.
Go ahead.
What's
So
your
you have to
question?
read it.
Mine
I was like-
is like, have you ever faked interest in someone for personal gain? I have.
You have?
That's messed up.
Will you share the scenario around that?
Well, he was an older gentleman.
Shout out to older guys.
Shout out to Lester.
We're not here to judge.
Ernest up in here.
And,
We're not here. I'm judging.
he was an older gentleman,
Yeah.
and I was getting my MBA.
Okay.
And anybody knows that's.
Yeah, it's still really expensive. I don't want to talk about my student loans as a doctor.
I didn't have the money that I have now, and so I.
Anybody else want to join
entertain.
that?
You what?
Anybody
I
else
would
wanna-
entertain
You had a
his
sugar
company.
daddy.
Quality time?
You was a
Well,
sugar
I
baby.
didn't never give daddy any sugar, but
Well,
I
sugar
did.
babies don't. Sugar babies don't. They
I
don't
was a
do
sugar baby.
I'm learning something new right
I was
now.
like 26 though.
Did he come over and
It
shake
doesn't
his
count.
pocket?
Anything
Did he shake his
past-
pocket?
Did he have his hand in his pocket?
Keith want to
when
know if he
came
shook
over?
his
He
pocket.
had it. He shook his pockets, and I did sometimes let him rub my leg. Sometimes, but that was it.
That's being real.
Y'all not about to sit up here and
anybody
act like
else?
it's only me.
No, anybody else
Okay.
want to join?
Kelsey, guess
So
what?
for
I think
me,
y'all have.
there was a
Thank
guy.
you. Thank you.
Y'all ready?
Thank you.
So this all good. So for me, there was a guy who was interested in me. I wasn't interested in him, but he was a part of. Let's just say he knew Obama. He knew Barack and Michelle.
Okay.
And so what I would do is I would act like I was interested in him, like go out on dates and things because I wanted to meet Barack and Michelle. But it was I was younger, I was in my early 20s. So I have dated for personal gain because I was really trying to like
I have not.
be with them.
I think I'm too much of an a-hole.
May I have your attention,
Really?
please?
I'm too
The
straightforward.
library
I
will be
can't
open
do it.
for
I
another
can't
30
fake it.
minutes.
I don't have it
Yeah.
in me.
Yeah, you just like,
Because
I don't
I'll be like,
you.
yo, we can sit here. I'm gonna pay for my dinner because I feel bad. 'Cause I don't
Right.
like you. Like that. Like that's me. I
Y'all
can't
want
do
to
it.
add to that or no?
I think in our younger years, man, we just want some sex. We might not like it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
happening
You
in the
gonna
past.
sign up for
Put a
that?
bag on her face. I mean, as long as she come with it.
Yeah, sure, like
No,
Guys.
it wasn't no bag.
We gonna switch it up, guys. Somebody read your question.
Should a man pay for a first date? Absolutely.
Thank you.
You think so?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's gentleman, man, grown man 101. Pay for the date.
Is there a dollar limit to the first date?
No.
Depending on how much, like, I'm feeling you in that initial, like, conversation leading up to that.
You better let me know where you taking me.
We going
In
say it
advance.
again?
Yeah. So, should a guy choose the location for
I
the
think
first
so.
date?
Yes.
And is it ever okay for a woman to choose the location
If
for
she
the
wants,
first
if
date?
she asks me and she's paying, talk about it, Jay.
Talk about
If
it,
she asks and
JJ.
she's paying,
Yeah, if you're paying, you can pick. Otherwise,
But
if
when
that
do
man
that
out the
happen?
pocket, we going where you going, boo.
When did that happen?
Well, I mean, dating is
Yeah,
a
I've had that
game, and you have to
happen,
pay to play. So let's just come
You
on.
gotta pay to play?
Listen, I don't know what his pocket look like.
Nobody's
so you gotta let
dating
me know.
anybody that can't afford to take a lady for a nice meal.
we
You know?
got your number.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
You like-
But it
you
doesn't
ain't
have
out
to
here
be
with
the
no
M.
okey
You
doke.
can take me to Applebee's. It doesn't have to be.
No, you ain't
expensive.
accepting no Applebee's.
Thank
I know the
you.
type of woman
Stop
you
it.
are.
Wow.
You don't need no Applebee's.
I'm just
Key,
saying.
Key,
Listen,
you up.
Kills
Okay.
first, second, third, fourth, fifth, honey. When we
My
married, you paying.
question is, what is the sexiest quality?
Yeah, so what quality do
For
you find
me,
sexy?
Selflessness is sexy to me.
Really?
Like
In what
somebody
way?
that's-
Give me an example.
Just someone that has a heart for service and just helping other people. Like, that's sexy to me. If you see someone that needs help, or if you do something without that person having to ask, like, that's sexy to
I
me.
feel like women do a lot of that all the time.
Women, exactly, but they ask what the sexiest quality was
Yeah.
to a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For me, that's
That's what it
super
is.
dope.
What do you think the sexiest quality is?
In a man, sexiest quality in a man to me is one that is not waiting for my permission to take care of something. Such as I'm just gonna go back to the car. Not that that has to be it, but if you see that my car is dirty and you like, you know what, she busy. Let me handle that. Okay. If you see clearly my muffler might sound like it might need tightened. I don't know if the muffler ever needs tightened.
Tighten the muffler. Yo, if any of us, listen, mufflers, we like our mufflers tight. That's what we do over here.
We like the mufflers.
Ramiya, what do you think the sexiest quality is?
I would say I like a man who knows how to take control, like who knows how to be a man and you know, handle things. Just handle it. Like you don't have to, you know, wait for me. Just handle it. Like make my life easier in some way.
Can I admit this though? If you can make me laugh, I don't care how you look, I don't care how broke you are, I'm gonna chill with you on everything. You could be to somebody else. You could be looking super repulsive, like, oh my God, she's dating Baby Buddha. But Baby Buddha got me over here in stitches, okay?
Really?
He got me over here tickled, and I done forgot every worry in my life.
Okay. What's your sexiest quality? Not yours personally, but what do you find sexy?
Hit her with a knock-knock joke.
Let's get some laughs
They
going with
making-
JJ, right?
They are. Come on now.
So I would say my a lot. I'm a lot like Keith in the sense that I work in a people business, a service industry.
Yeah.
So being selfless and giving of your time, of your resources that you may have, I think
That's
that
sexy.
says a lot about a woman. Absolutely,
So what?
especially when she don't have to.
When she
Right.
doesn't have
Right.
to.
When she does
That's
not.
what makes it sexy.
What do you think is the biggest problem, women's problem, in 2019? And what do you think is the men's biggest problem?
You want me to do mine first?
Oh yeah, please.
Okay. So
What's your
my
question?
question is, have you lied about your body count? I don't need to. I keep it low, boo.
You keep it low,
I
so you
keep
don't have
it
to
low.
lie
I
about
don't keep
it.
it all the way 100.
Have y'all
I can
ever
count.
lied about your body count?
No, but
Who's
guys
asking?
haven't really asked. I was just like,
Of course, I got
I have
bodies.
people that ask about what's your body count. Like, why do you need to know?
I've had people ask, and this is the thing: men, they don't want. They don't. I'm okay. So I don't want to sound arrogant. Anybody knows me know I'm not. But I'm a pretty well-known person. I'm almost 6 feet tall. I'm a black woman, so people know me. They at least know my name. They want to make sure I ain't dealt with their whole best friend lineup. It's really what it is.
And is that
In
a-
Columbus, true.
In
Very true.
Columbus.
I get
And the
that.
city is
And
small.
so will
The
a
city is
man?
small.
That's true.
Yeah.
And so will a man ever date a woman if his dude has slept with him? And will a woman ever date a dude if her girl has slept with
I
him?
know men that will, and usually it comes from a situation where he didn't know that his best friend already might have touched. And so he didn't already got something and fell in love with it, and he ain't going back, right? So that happens, right? And then there's the situations where you just a hood pass anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What else y'all want
I
to
think
add?
with the guys, it comes like with the boys, it's like
We have
how you feel about her.
And we have a code. We
Yeah.
still have that code.
If he touched her, she off
Yeah,
limits.
yeah.
Unless I'm just. If he
Especially if it was
touched
his-
Wait, what does this mean?
Especially if it was, that means he
that means
can't touch her.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
over for that.
if it was his main, especially if it was his main
Main
girl,
girl,
that's
never
different.
ever, like never
But if it was
ever.
something, just.
You got a lot
Oh
of
my God.
hand motions.
Yeah, I'm a coach. I'm sorry.
I mean, what's
But if
happening?
it was something that it was
What
just
y'all
a,
talking about?
He said he don't care about
if it was just a physical relationship with you, my man, and her, and then I can have a physical relationship with her. or
Okay.
just date her if I want to.
So let's check our lives and see if we got some questions. You said that person had a
Anybody have any
question? What did he say?
I don't have any questions. They're just commenting.
What are they saying? What are
So
what are
on
some
my
of the
feed,
comments
you
y'all
got
getting?
Eric is like, yo, he could care less about a body count. Like, he's not asking,
Really?
and he could care less. And
What's
then
golf person
this is
saying?
so Godfrey. He's like,
Godfrey.
when we were talking about should a man pay for the first date, he said
Yeah.
first, second, hell, third date isn't a problem.
Certainly.
If I take you out on the third date, clearly I'm interested. However,
Godfrey, hit me up
Yeah.
on my Instagram. For
just
real,
know that
though.
you're in he needs to know he's not wasting time. He's a good
Tyrell,
guy.
boy.
He is.
Ty.
Ty. Hey,
Ty.
Ty, let me say hi to Ty.
Give me a job, Ty.
Hey, Ty.
Give me a job, Ty.
He said, give me a shot.
Boy, play a job.
Ramiya, who you got over there?
Nobody's asked a question yet.
It look like they joining and waving.
Yes, they're waving and
Hey,
joining,
people.
but I don't think
What
they
names
want
do
to
we
say
have?
anything. Do y'all have any life with Courtney? Do you have any questions?
Life with Courtney. Hey. All right, so there is on April 27th. I'm going to be the guest speaker at an event called I'm Just Saying. There are, if you look it up on Eventbrite, I'm Just Saying 2. We are going to continue these topics of conversation. It's going to be live. I don't know if it's going to be as live as these 4 people.
I'm not on there. I have not got the email.
But I will be speaking there, so check that out. The last thing I want to do is how can people get in touch with the 4 of you? And also, Sheldon, I want to make sure we talk about the CD as well. So go ahead, Kee.
Myself, I can be contacted on IG at KDimmy8.
Hold it up for the people.
I'm gonna hold this up for the people.
Let me see. This how you get in touch with people. I have never
That's
seen
that
that.
business
Thank you.
That's that business
Now,
line right there.
if you want to get in touch with Kee,
If your
you
kid
got contact.
needs- if your kid or you as an athlete needs training, I have a sports performance company. That's why I put this number on here.
The number is for sports performance. Is there an age group?
There is not an age group.
All right, so the number is 614-758-8065. For your kids, sports groups, contact Kee. And Kee's
All
Instagram.
sports.
All
Like
sports.
All sports.
He pays for the first date. Right here.
And he loves compassionate women.
The compassionate women.
And he's a Sagittarius.
Talk that talk.
Okay.
We go to sleep on them nowadays.
And he smells good. Both of these brothers smell. You know, we some smelling good people.
I mean,
Go ahead.
We
Go ahead.
gotta have a conversation.
Right.
And this is why I wanted to co-ed, because I can see conversations continuing all around.
Right.
Go
So
ahead.
I'm Sheldon Kee, ESSKE on all
Let me see the inside.
platforms.
That looks good.
This is my latest project, Steps to Now. Really dope. It got some spoken word on
Steps
there.
to Now.
I think it's something on there for everybody. It came out 1/11 of 2018. All my music is my visuals on Ess Kee, my YouTube channel ESSKE. All my music you can stream at shells1.bandcamp.com. Shells the number 1.bandcamp.com.
Dope CD. I actually have listened to the CD. Remember one of my favorite songs? What was it? Pimp? Was there one about a pimp? I'm pimping.
No,
Or
that
a
was
$1 million pimp. Something about a pimp. But but we got Ride With Me, The Way I Do.
I think you like Ride With Me.
I probably would.
Yeah,
There you
Ride
go.
With Me.
Dope CD. Make sure you check it out. And you've got a couple of albums.
Yeah,
actually.
one Dichotomy, All In, and.
But there was one CD. It
Dichotomy.
reminded me of switching 4 lanes with the top down, money ain't a thing. Yeah, it like had that real energetic windows down type of feel. So definitely get Steps Till Now.
Yep.
Okay.
So, you can reach me on Facebook, just Jessica Jackson. Instagram, JessieLynn0508. The things that I'm working on have not yet, the product is not finished, so I really don't talk about it. Somebody has an inside track, but it's kind of this whole thing where I
Somebody
don't
brush my
talk
shoulders.
about
Somebody
it.
brush my shoulders.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
I don't talk about it just
Sister.
yet, but when it comes, y'all know.
But she's doing big things, big things. How can people reach out to you, get in contact with you? What's your social media tags?
Facebook is just Jessica Jackson. Instagram is JessieLynn0508. That's JessieLynne0508. That's the Taurus in me.
What do we do?
There we go, Taurus. Ooh, bully.
Yeah.
Is that what
Thanks.
I learned
What
it.
does Sagittarius do, huh?
Y'all don't even have a hand
Horse
sign.
legs, what do you do?
Ooh, the fire! I think the three of us should go.
Half man, half
And
baby.
then-
Half man, half lady.
Half man, half, what, a poop shooter?
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Ramiya, it's on you.
I don't know what just happened.
Wow.
You can reach me on Instagram. I don't have Facebook. LovelyLeo810.
Nice. And again, I'm Dr. Elle Moore. Shout out. I became a doctor Black History Month. So I'm within the 1% of doctors in the U.S. because I'm a Black woman, which, yeah. So, as a feminine woman says, you can follow me on Instagram. It's dr.elletv. Or if you message me, let me know that you're connected to either 4 of these people. I can give you access to my private account, which is dr.elle. Make sure you subscribe. If you want a replay of this video, the YouTube is dr. It's right here, Dr. LTV. Make sure you subscribe and follow. What'd you say? Mr.
I
Smith?
said I had to throw a yo for the news real quick.
Oh yeah, shout out to Noobs. Can you give them one?
I had to. Yo.
Shout out to the Noobs. Anything else we got to talk about, people, before we get out of here?
You got some congrats coming across the doctorate.
Shout out Tony Thompson.
Thank
With
you.
the dope tea.
Thank you. I worked really hard. Oh, so one other thing. So as part of me being a doctor, I offer counseling services, life coaching, premarital counseling, conflict resolution. If you arguing with your boo and y'all need a mutual third party, if you're thinking about getting married, if you have a business transaction that you're having some conflict, you need some resolution, I have a very reasonable hourly fee. I do not accept insurance. And I see clients on Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay, so if you're interested, make sure you connect with me on social media. Also, I create authors. So if anyone out there is writing a book, you need a manuscript editor, or you want me to walk you through the steps of publishing, don't be stealing my water.
I'm sorry.
Then reach out to me as well. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless. Until next time.